because I said so.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had an awkward first week of the Prime Minister. She went up and visited with Nicola Sturgeon in Scotland, and she snuck into and out of a meeting here with First Minister Carwyn Jones. A very frosty photo of their meeting versus the meeting with Nicola. And the only thing that came out of it was that the First Minister agreed that maybe we should hold off on invoking Article 50.
Yes.
Which I find is interesting.
Very interesting. I mean, I wonder whether, as I said to you, I just wonder whether it will happen.
Yeah.
Because, pulling out the EU, because invoking Article 50, that'll take 2 years, and that's a very short time. Even Philip Hammond, Theresa May's number 2, effectively, he's a Chancellor. Yeah. He's talking about 6 years, there are 2 legal challenges trundling through the courts in relation to invoking Article 50 and saying, for such a big decision, it has to be taken as well. There has to be a vote in Parliament. Now, obviously, the number of MP that will be overwhelmingly in favour of staying in the EU.
Yeah.
So, you have to wonder, whether it will actually happen years down the line. And also, there is a school of thought that Theresa May has appointed these dimwits from Leavers, 2 very senior positions. So she's effectively saying, look, you created this mess, you sort it out. So we had this situation where Boris Johnson, who's the lead dimwit, was exposed. I was laughing at this, as I was with the Melania speech, was exposed as a liar in that press conference by American journalists as John Kerry looked on grimacing. That was laughable, really, because they were reading out quotes of his. Do you stand by this thing? This is a, what did they actually say, lie, but factual inaccuracy or something or other. Yeah. And so we got him as Foreign Secretary. Liam Fox is this disgraced Defence Secretary in 2011 who was effectively sacked because he allows his PR man to go on MOD trips with him. Yeah. And so he left in disgrace. So he's now, I can't remember his position now, but anyway, he's back in the cabinet, supposedly. Andrea Leadsom is probably a lightweight, but she's Environment Secretary, so she's got to unpick all these dozens of EU grants. So you just wonder whether, has Theresa May picked these people in order for them to fail? In order for this whole thing to fail?
That thought has not only entered my mind, it reminded me of the Colin Powell doctrine during the W days. This is before he became disgraced with the weapons of mass destruction thing before the United Nations. He was always saying, be very careful about going to war. He said, basically, he offers what's called the Pottery Barn defense. Basically, if you go into Pottery Barn, which is a retail store that has pottery and other things, there's a big sign there that says, if you break it, you bought it. All right. And I think that Theresa May, even though she doesn't have children, is treating this cabinet like the children that did break the United Kingdom with this Brexit vote. You broke it, you fix it.
Yeah.
Get out there and fix it. And if you can't fix it, I'll fire your ass. You'll be gone. We won't do Brexit, and it'll be your fault, not mine.
Well, that will be interesting to see, won't it? Because, that break it thing is a very real possibility. Because, you had the UK is made up of for our American audience, UK is made up of a number of nations. The biggest by far is England. You've got Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Scotland and Northern Ireland voted to remain. Yeah. Wales did vote to leave, but by a far smaller margin than in England. So you've now got the situation where another independence referendum in Scotland for Scotland is a distinct possibility. In Northern Ireland, you've got this situation where the Deputy First Minister, Martin McGuinness, is talking about a united Ireland again and a poll at the border, because of course that's the only land junction with an EU country. So Theresa May does not. I mean, she's a unionist. She does not want to preside over the breakup of the UK.
No.
You know, and that's what could be on the cards.